Hello everybody. Well, it's been busy, and I haven't been down the plots until tonight, that is. I've just got back now. I need to get the tomatoes that are left behind, which are the Super Sweet 100, 2 of, and the Moneymaker, 2 of. I've got to get them out. Don't want to put them into the big Tiki Tunnel 1, but I will be putting them into Tiki Tunnel 2. So they're going to be the first Tiki Tunnel 2 tomato plants. Let's crack on. I'll see you up at the plots and show you the tomatoes. And here they are, in amongst the courgettes and chili peppers, of course. We've got some Super Sweet 100. We've also got some Moneymaker tomatoes, which are a standard sort of a 2-inch size tomato. So they're needing to go in the ground. So first of all, I've got to make some more of those bottomless pots. This is where they're going, in Tiki Tunnel 2, sort of central to that bed, which is a sort of a 2.5 foot by 4 feet bed. I've got to take the bottoms out of those, which I am going to be doing. These were what we use for the overwintering brassicas, but there's plenty more where these came from. And what I'm going to do with these ones, I'm going to cut them down about halfway, because these are the ones that are about the sort of 9-inch deep pots that we get from Asda. So that's the next step. I'm going to cut those down to about halfway. And there they are, bottomless. Now, on a previous episode, I mentioned that we don't put these to waste, the bottoms, for my newly created bottomless pots. No, we don't. Because if you see here, there's a PTP, if I can get it in shot, and we just pop them on the top like that. It's just to hold the canes together. Now the lady farmer loves peas, so I've given her some peas inside her Tiki Tunnel, her new Tiki Tunnel. Last year, the wise old elf Joe and Top Tips Terry Maguire both did peas inside their polytunnels. And so that teepee will hopefully do the same job inside our polytunnel. The only thing you've got to watch is that they don't get overly stressed by the heat inside here. So I'm going to put these right near the vent. That's the raising window for the vent. And what I will be doing is putting some netting over that. Not the fine netting, the scaffold debris netting. I need some holes in the netting that are going to be about that size. So it's going to be sort of like bird netting that I'm going to put over that. And I'm going to do the same thing with this door. I'm just debating now how I'm going to do that. I'm going to probably build it out by about another couple of inches and then put a slot-in netted door into that aperture. Again, not too wide, the holes, just to allow ventilation, but to keep the birds out. I want the bees and the pollinators to get in. What I don't want is the birds, especially our friends the pigeons. Where are they? They're knocking about, I'll tell you that. Before the rain came, there was tons of them. I spotted about 14 altogether. So I don't want them getting to me, getting in here and getting to the peas and the rest of the crops that are inside here. Now the cabbage white butterfly, he'll be all over these if I don't watch out. So I don't want him. Well, I'm not bothered if he comes in as long as they're not in here when he does come in. But the pea frame that I've got there won't need to be netted to protect it from the birds if I can net our ventilating apertures, including the back window there. That's another lifting window. So as I say, all I'm going to do is I'm going to put the netting on the inside of this, staple it on, and then the windows will open, the doors will open. I don't need to climb through that, but I do need to get through that, so I'm going to have to set up some sort of a door arrangement. If it's just a frame, a door frame that can be slotted in and closed, something similar to that. on the outside, that'll be right then, because I can leave that door open in the summertime when it's nice and hot, leave that open and allow the ventilation to come right through. I've got to wait till it's a nice warm, and when it gets warm enough for that, then yeah, I'm going to cross that bridge when I come to it, but that's only going to be in a couple of months, I'm guessing. It's warm enough in here for the tomatoes to survive. It's not going to get too cold for them at night, but it's not going to get too hot in the daytime with the ventilation to stop the peas. It worked for those two guys last year. They did well with them last year, and yeah, that's the plan. Better get those tomatoes in, haven't I? Ta-da! And they're all going to run up those strings. The tomato plant will be trained up those strings to a height of about 6 feet, and then nipped out at the top, and we'll just let the fruits carry on. So we've got in there now, we've got the Super Sweet 100, and we've also got the Money Maker, which are, as I say, standard tomato. Tried and true. Just put his label in there as well. There you go. So you've got the 2 Money Maker, you've got the 2 Super Sweet 100. They're in the ground now. Just got to keep an eye on the moisture levels. I've had to put quite a bit of water in there because it's as dry as a bone, that bed. All the way along there is going to be dry as a bone. So I'm going to have to keep on top of that. I might actually segregate off where the tomatoes are growing from that other bed section underneath there, because that, at the moment, is dead space, isn't it? But I'm thinking of growing lettuce and stuff underneath there, maybe spinach underneath there, and taking them as baby crops and just keep rotating them. I'm going to be putting lettuce as well at the front here. Perhaps some romaine or cost lettuces at the front there. Yeah, but those tomato plants are in now, and hopefully they're going to be growing up those strings to full fruition. Fingers crossed. Alright. I've also separated some of the sweet corn, and not all of it, but that's all I need. I only need those. I need the, how many have I got there? 16. So I need 16 sweet corns for the sweet corn bed. And I've got those at the moment that are surplus to requirements. So I might give those away. Got these on the grow. Yard-long bean there from Magical Mick Derbyshire that I've potted on. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that'll do okay. Those heirloom seeds that we got from Baker Creek as part of that seed sowing shed wars thing, some of them have come through. Now, the Greek Gigantes beans that we got from Julia haven't come through as yet, but we've got some of these coming through. So that's what chocolate cherry SF sunflowers, they're coming through. They've started. Those are all sunflowers in those little pots, and they look like they're bursting the britches. We've got dwarf French beans in there. No show on those as yet. Hoss Godzilla broccoli. That's looking pretty good, isn't it? Got 11 out of the 12 there. Baker's Creek Paris Island cost lettuce. If that comes through, I might put the cost lettuce in with the tomatoes that are in there. But we'll see how they get on. I hope those Greek Gigantes broad beans butter beans come through. I've really got my fingers crossed for them. The cucumbers are all coming through nicely at the back there. These are grown from our seeds, our own seeds. These were planted quite a bit earlier, these ones at the back. A couple of weeks before the others. Tasty King, 9th of the 3rd for those ones. And Tasty King, I'm knocking everything off here like a pillar. 31st of the 3rd. You know what I mean? So it's 3 weeks after. There's not much difference in them, is there? In fact, they look like they're coming along better than these ones. Onions, more onions that need to go out there. They've got the peppers there. Got some courgettes. So the courgettes have got to go out. Got all those peppers in there. That's one from Julia. That was from Julia. Julia's gardening diary. Where is it now? What's it say on it? Has it washed off? Oh God. Don't know what that is then. It's a pepper. We've got the Corno de Toro Rosso there. We've got the bell peppers at the front there. Yeah, it's all coming through, guys. I could spend 24/7 down here, and then I'd probably be on top of all this. But at the moment, wake, and then fitting in probably maybe an hour every other night, which is what I've done tonight. But about an hour and 3/4 tonight, to be fair, like. But right, if I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the window. It's Friday tomorrow, and keep growing with your heads down. Yeah, we love you all. Take care of yourselves, and each other, and I'll catch you on the next one. All right, see you later, guys. So yeah, brother Beelo there, looking a bit pleased with himself, innit? Running his mouth at 100 miles an hour. If you like what he's doing up there on the Little Farmer's Farm, please comment, like, and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. If you are a subscriber, please hit our bell notification button so you don't miss another episode. You get notified of the episodes as they're coming through. And the essential thing is to keep growing with your heads down, innit? So do that. I'll be on the plots again, perhaps not tomorrow night because I might be working late again tomorrow night, but on Saturday, definitely. Sunday, maybe not because we may be going swimming, but we'll keep up with as many of the uploads as we can through the growing season. You'll probably get about 3 a week, hopefully. Fingers crossed. And yeah, we love you all. We love the support that you're giving us. We're nearly 3,650 or something like that subscribers at the moment. And we're getting about 30,000 views a month, which I find fantastic. And I hope you're all getting something from it. And that you continue to like what we do. Long live the Growers Revolution, boys and girls. All right. See you later now. Take care. Bye-bye. Have a good one.